And it is becoming problems in our society. No, only because people are suffering from the depression and the anger and the anxiety and all these things. I think the lack of community support, no, lack of human love and compassion. That's what we need to do. No, we need to connect it with everybody. But India and Tibet, those are very different. You do that. You read out your thinking and you corrected your thoughts and things. Not only that, but there's a ceremony to do it. There's prayer to do it. There's meditation to do it. Then not only that, the people come, friends come talk to you, family come talk to you, and all these things is easier for them to get out of the depression and the sufferings and the pain. Here is even the cultures are like when your parents are old and they cannot no longer help themselves, they just send it to this nursing care. But that's very different in Tibet and India. When the parents cannot no longer ability to walk and do things, they always sit in the home. They never have opportunity to have feel depression because there's the niece, nephews, children playing with them. They were educating them. All these are different things. But here is the things is the another problem is the loneliness. Loneliness is really the great enemy here. We have everything, but the loneliness is very difficult. No, therefore, like I think is the meditation and practicing and these things is also have the loneliness. You're not being loneliness because you connected to independent. You even like if you really when you start to meditate. When I was start to meditating, you just like see everything is different. People always say the Buddhist teaching say everything that you see, you feel, you hear is part of your mind. No, but it's really hard to understand what is part of your mind, what to do with the part of your mind. When I moved here, this house, there's nothing growing in the garden. There's nothing. It's like a desert, nothing. The ground is really hard. It's very difficult. Then I start to working with the ground, start to really friends with them, and start to planning, and then all this. Now it's just like trees and the flower blossom endlessly. It's like you give something, something return to you. That's what exactly happened. You give something, and something return to you. More you give, the more you have to give. You have more to give. No. And these feelings are the positive. If you do something, good for something, even like somebody find somebody's address or direction, then you say, if you have a time, I say, okay, follow me, I'll show you there. Here is the house, you take this left turn, then right turn, then you go back to your walk, and you start to feeling good. No, you don't know what it is, but it's just really feeling, I do something good. That's what the nature is, our human nature is. Anger and desire, hatred are temporary. The love and compassion, that's what our soul is made from. There's a different types of meditation. The meditation is, I think, generally is very important. I tell people, if you're not interested in being a Buddhism, I tell people you just should take a meditation as like the exercise for your health. It's very important. Anything we do, I tell people, I say, even you make a cup of tea, somebody come and if you make a cup of tea, make it with delight, with your peace, with your enjoyment. That tea will really become like a medicine. It's like really people who offer you, they will enjoy, and not only that, they will really enjoy their soul, their body. Some level, higher level, we connected. We can see things, we can feel things, but the things that like there's a lot of obscuration that we cannot look like, do not see. See the great meditator in the mountain meditate, then they're able to see what not only this like say what coming in the future, but they can see where they came from, and they can see the destination where they're going in the future. and at the same people. No, it's ordinary people. It's like a Buddha. Ordinary people turn extraordinary. It's like a great Miller Alpha, ordinary people. He committed crime. And then through this meditation, he becomes extraordinary. That becomes the great universal, the master of meditator. No, it's these things. That's what we all have it. And it is very important for us to really understand. It's not just something religion. No, people always think, oh, compassion and meditation is religion. That's what is, people blocking to meditate. Or if you meditate, you're Buddhist. If you do prayer or you go to church, you are religious. It's the nothing. It is just, even the Buddhas, especially the Buddhas, never talk about the things. The Buddha only main focus and important focus is to benefit suffering from, the benefit sentient beings from the sufferings, free from the suffering. That's his main focus. Attachment and aversions are the worst things. That's two things that are really cause us to experience so much sufferings. No, and the attachment, I think, is there's nothing wrong with have material. If you don't have attachment, I think it's great to have the material things, and great to have a wealth. If you are not attached, you can really change other people's life. I think if you have attached, it is really wrong to have even cup. Even something small as a cup is as small as something. Attachment is something not the bigger or smaller. Is it just the cleansing that I wanted? The attachment also rise side by side with ego. Now, when you have an ego, and the attachment come. When you have an attachment, then the ego come. Now, the ego is also very disturbing emotional for us. Is the ego is also the very much maybe worse than depression. The depression can only harm herself or himself. If you have ego problem, you can harm whole society. No, and it is because that not only harm them. The ego is anyways. Just like you can attach to anything. Like there's one story. It's in the past. The monks, during the Buddhist time, the monks that go for alms, they don't have any position. When they go for alms, the one that they only have an offering bowl. And then one of the monks that get very attached to his offering bowl, always polishing and always keep nice, and other monks say, "You're getting in trouble." No, he just always get the polishing. He attached, and then almost he's dying. Then he says, other friends know that he's really attached to his cup. The only way to get rid of his attachment is to give that cup to his best friend. And when he was ill, I said, one of the monks said, "Well, how about just, you may be not here. No, you're really seriously ill, and I think you have not many days to live. Just give that cup to your best friend." That's the way to give it, because he's not open to other. It says he's looking in the cup, and he's looking in the friend, saying, "I'm okay." No. Then certainly he passed away. When he passed away, what happened? Next life he was born in some kind of box in his cup. When the Buddha told that, "Don't open the lid, bring it to here." And when the Buddha opened it, look, doesn't matter. You attach to big things or you attach to small things. Attachment doesn't matter. It will lead you to the certain life in the next life. Please, you take the example of this and don't be attached to anything. From the Buddhist point of view, you have to understand the impermanence of death. The impermanence of everything now is a very great teaching. Impermanence of everything really helps you to move on. It helps us to understand where the things are not lost. No, because you understand that, because otherwise if I attach, I will be suffered that when the flower is over, why it is over if I don't understand that seasons is over. No, if I understand that, then it will be next seasons will be look forward. It's coming again. It's like the same thing. When somebody's family passed away, they didn't understand the reincarnation. The Buddhist point of view, yes, it is a great loss, but his soul is continue. It's like no, our body is like a car. Your consciousness is like an owner. You go to the dealer, got the new car, and then just certain miles and certain period of time you use it and you well use and you finish it and then time to go. When it's time to go, the driver is going to look for another new car. And it is continue to that driver. The body is like that. Our body is just karma, built up with the karma. That's why we get aging, we get the feelings, we get all these things. No, therefore I think there's certain things. Every family laws or things are tragic and difficult. But I think we have to understand and let it go and move on. No, because anything, not only the we're talking about the human beings, but anything that you attach, is like cardboard. Minute you got it, you have to understand. It's like everything. We're meeting together. You have to understand. We'll separate. What that does is really makes your life more value. That make your life more appreciate other person. Makes more tolerance with other person, even the other person get angry or sensitive way, we might be not here. Therefore I just let it go and just be here and be supportive. And then this kind of things, it really helps us. I think there's a lot of method you can use to free yourself from the depression and sufferings. I think when you don't know it, then we are kind of like stuck. It's become like, it's like when you get angry, you feel the pain here. But you don't know where the pain come from. It's kind of thing. You just like all these use this method, meditation and thinking and impermanence and all these things, make your life very happy.